Hello, folks. Pastor Scott here with a little video update about some happenings here at Westwood Church that we want you to know about. So if you give me just a little bit of your attention, I promise you not to go on too long. Nobody wants to hear me go on too long. Okay, a couple of video updates. First of all, this Sunday at Westwood Church, we'll be celebrating communion together. What that means is, for you live streamers, we need to have you get your elements ready before you check into the service whenever you do that. Remember, our services at Westwood now are at 9:30 and 11, and we live stream both of those services. But you could also watch it at other times. It'll be available on YouTube and Facebook and normal venues. So live streamers, before you watch the service, whenever that is, get some bread and some juice ready and prepare to celebrate communion with you and your loved ones around you. For those of you who are in person on our campus here, we'll be using prepackaged elements, communion elements again, so it should be very safe. We'll have people in gloves handing them out. So don't worry about safety issues around that, but really we need to gather around God's table together, and looking forward to doing that. Just another note about Sunday, for those of you who are going to be here in person, we found out this week that the mask mandate here in Omaha has been extended into middle of October, whenever it is. So what that means is we'll be asking all of us who are here in our facility to be wearing masks on Sunday and other days too. So please come prepared for that. And if you happen to forget your mask, we generally have some masks around for that. But I'd love to have you come in masks on Sunday, and just want to emphasize the importance of coming back together in worship. I recognize that some of us need to stay on live stream, and that's perfectly fine. That's why we do it. But there's nothing like worshiping together in person. And if you haven't been back and tried it, I encourage you to consider doing that. 9:30 and 11. 11 is by far, has been, at least in the past, the service with the most seats available. But come whichever one time you like. And this Sunday happens to be a Family First Sunday. So what that means is we don't have Sunday school or normal kids and young people stuff. We're encouraging families to worship together, and that's what we'll be doing this Sunday. So Family First Sunday, Communion Sunday, on live stream for sure, but in person is always really great. Hey, just a couple of other issues I want to make you aware of. We're still really looking for people to help us disinfect the worship center between services, between our 9:30 and 11 o'clock service. And if you could help us out, we make sure that you're safe doing that and give you all the instructions you need. Just go online. There's a place at westwoodchurch.net for you to sign up for that. And we're really looking for some help. So if you could help us, we'd really appreciate it. Hey, and lastly, just a reminder that as Wednesday Night Live we're ready for it to start next week. We really need you to register your kiddos for their class. Again, you do that online, westwoodchurch.net, but we have certain limits on the number of kids we can put in a class and the number of volunteers per kid and all of that. So it's very, very important to us that you register. Would you make sure to do that today if you haven't done so? Well, hey, I want you to know that I'm praying for you. We start a new series on Sunday. It's called Following God in Uncertain Times, and I'm praying to that end that we as a church will follow God in these uncertain times. Just a little clue, we're going to be talking about Abraham and Sarah and how they followed God, sometimes imperfectly, in uncertain times, and using them as an example of how we can do the same. Should be a great series from Genesis. Looking forward to sharing that with you on Sunday. So looking forward to seeing you again. And I'm so glad that you're part of Westwood Church. Thank you so much for doing that. Again, we're praying for you and ask for your prayers for us too. Blessings, my friends.